Let's move on now to the fourth emailed in topic today. And the fourth emailed in topic today comes to us from Demetri Voigt, who writes, "It got announced that Rian Johnson and Daniel Craig are making an indie murder mystery called Knives Out, which sounds amazing. Do you think the two working together on this says anything about delays in either James Bond or Johnson's Star Wars project? It kind of looks like this one will be shot and finished pretty quick. What are your thoughts?" All right, yeah, for those of you who missed the announcement, coming out of a film festival right now, Rian Johnson and co. have announced that he is making a brand new film that he had written a while ago with Daniel Craig, who had an opening in his schedule because the James Bond shooting's been delayed a little bit because of their director search. And they're making this movie, and they're going to start shooting really quick. They're shooting in early November. And they're probably going to be done shooting it before the end of the year. I mean, this is one of those movies that's probably going to shoot in about 8 weeks. And so it's either going to be done before the end of the year or probably sometime in January. Anyway, the official announcement and the official report came out and read like this. Production is expected to start in November before Daniel Craig shoots the 25th James Bond movie, which has seen its schedule thrown into uncertainty due to the recent departure of director Danny Boyle. Rian Johnson, who is producing with partner Ram Bergman, will make Knives Out before starting to shoot an untitled new Star Wars trilogy for Disney and Lucasfilm in 2019, first announced last year. Now, there was some speculation that there was a possibility that Rian Johnson could potentially start shooting his new Star Wars film before the end of the year. That was never verified, and it never sounded like it was anywhere near for certain. They just said, hey, I mean, it's possible we could start shooting by the end of 2018. Clearly, that's not the case. So he's had a window of time. He's going to make this Knives Out. Daniel Craig's got this window of time because there's a little bit of delay in doing James Bond. They're going to shoot this film. It's going to be done within 8 to 12 weeks. And then they can move on. And according to the reports, then Rian Johnson's going to start shooting his Star Wars thing sometime in early 2019. Fine. So that's all good. What I love about the sound of this project is that Rian Johnson was saying it's very influenced by his love of Agatha Christie stuff. And it's a murder mystery, and Daniel Craig is playing a detective trying to solve the crime, right? I'm a sucker for those types of movies that are done well. Not like Michael Fassbender's The Snowman, which is a murder mystery, but just garbage. This sounds like it could be pretty damn good. So I'm all on board for it. They're saying it could even hit theaters by the end of 2019. Probably more likely 2020, but it could even be in theaters by 2019, so we'll have to keep our eyes open for that. All right, let's move on to the final email in.